get together, and I know there's several things going on in the background on that, but the citizens of this country should get together and form a class action libelous, slanderous lawsuit against the National Enquirer on behalf of the country and Ted Cruz's father.
Right. I know this is a thing that really makes me mad. You know, last night he said North Dakota, the National Enquirer are not credible for leaking out story news. However, when Donald Trump used the National Enquirer against Ted Cruz's father, that became the headline news.
It's hypothetical. It's hypocritical, rather.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. It's just totally unbelievable. I mean, and Fox News had the video. They could have played that clip, and they did not do it. Shame on them.
Because they're in on it. You know, and
these people are Gestapos.
Like
do not go with Goldline. Do not follow up with Goldline. Anything that any sponsor they have on.
A lot of the sponsors, if you notice, a lot of the sponsors left the station.
Yeah.
They also went down the viewers. They're no longer number one, and they're dropping fast.
No. They know who's going. You know who's picking up right now? Newsmax TV, Newsmax Television, by the way, and they actually do have, believe it or not, Ford now advertising. Ford. I mean, they have Ram trucks on Fox News. However, they got Ford, they got Fiat, they got Toyota, they got Honda. They have also Fiat, and they also do have Mercedes-Benz now on advertisement on Newsmax. Mercedes-Benz has dropped Fox News. Mercedes-Benz, let me get that to you again. Mercedes-Benz account has pulled out of Fox News. They're now on Newsmax. Also, another one that we're having this Christmas exclusively on this network is Walmart. That's right. We got the Walmart retail coming at us this Christmas on our network, by the way. That's patcnewstv.com. That's patcnewstv.com this Christmas. And this is going to be great because you're going to help Joe. You and your wife are going to help us build some more stuff for us this coming quarter. So get ready for that this fall. You guys are going to help us. Guys, it's going to be cool.
You know, don't forget, this is Memorial Day weekend. We got to honor all our fallen heroes.
Right. Well, I'm going to 3 events.
And speaking of
I'm going to 3 events.
I have an idiot in the White House who went over to Hiroshima and basically apologized for the dropping of the bomb.
Oh, and I want to say something about this. Obama went to 2 places, by the way. He went to Vietnam. And I said, wait a minute. I told this to when we had Mark Furman on this week. I said, Mark, what we need to do is, because Obama's over in Vietnam. Why not have them experience what it's like for our veterans to have the treatment that they went, the treatment that they face, the treatment that our prisoners. Wait a minute. Let me finish. You're not. Let me finish. You're doing exactly what Sean Hannity does. We're not here to do that. I'm sorry. You know, don't do what Sean don't do what Sean does here. That's the Hannity program. Speaking of Hannity, he's got $15 million up for sale over in Rhode Island. You know about that. So, however, going back to Vietnam, let the Obama regime experience what our troops experience over there. Let them have hands-on experience. You know, I'm not saying to don't want gone, but let them experience what it was like for these guys to go through. They went through. You know, let them experience that. As a tourist. Attraction. Let him experience. Let the regime experience that. But they didn't. However, when he went to Japan this week, okay, he went to Japan, went to Nagasaki. He went to the emperor. The emperor, he bowed down to the emperor. Obama regime did, and he goes, "Don't bow down to me. Don't apologize for me for the U.S. to drop the atomic bomb. We're better off for it. We saved a million lives, and we appreciate the hard work you have done to actually save
Right, that's what the Japanese told them.
yeah, and make this country even stronger than what it is. You help us build up the economy."
The Japanese, okay, that's what the Japanese told them. It's called staying face. Japan
Right.
wants to stay face. They don't want apologies or anything like that. That's their culture. The thing is that you don't. It's his apology tour, and it's how many times in the way he, my country his terms is things of that nature. He tends to degrade this country anywhere all over the world, and that's a problem.
No, he's facing our friends and our allies right now too as well. You don't do that either. That's what he's doing.
And the timing is awful. You don't do it on Memorial Day weekend.
No, you don't. No, you don't do
You
that.
don't go over there and make a spectacle of something that saved a million lives, American and Japanese. There was almost 800,000 Purple Hearts printed, made in case of all these people getting killed or wounded.
You know what you do?
Almost a million body bags set up in case that
You know
was
what you
going
do?
up.
You know on Memorial Day weekend. You know what you do? You know where you go for Memorial Day weekend. You know what you do? You know where you go for Memorial Day weekend? Where do you go for Memorial Day weekend? What do you do? What do you?
Most of the people down here will either go to the beach or barbecue.
No, what do you do for Memorial Day weekend? What is one thing that people should do and they don't do it very much anymore? What should they
Go
do?
to the cemetery.
And do what? And do what?
Thank the veterans in that area, either their own family members or others in there, like going to the military cemetery. So go to Arlington National Cemetery and thank somebody that you, especially if you were in the military, you're in battle.
You got part of it.
World War I, World War II, actually.
You got part of it.
World War I, I don't think anybody's alive, so they're left over. But World War II, there's still some. And it's all the way to present day.
I want to say something.
You got to go. This is when you go to the cemetery.
Let me tell you something.
Like Arlington and stuff, to remember your brothers.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what you do. Let me tell you what you do. You go. Don't just go out and thank them. You participate like I'm doing. Actually, I'm going to three different veteran services this weekend in my area. I'm doing that. I'm actually going to three different. I've been invited to go to three of them. I'm going to all three. I've been invited to go to all three of them and pay my respect, not just to be part of the Senate, not to be just to observe it, but participate in it with photos, actual interviews, actually doing the work of what experience the real authentic ceremony. Experience it yourselves. This is what you do. This is what journalism 101. They don't tell you that.
That type of support for our military under this current administration is gone to almost zero. And you got both Hillary and Bernie Sanders and Trump in some place doing the same thing. They pretend to be.
Guess what? I'm authentic. I'm real. I keep it as real as possible.
Trump got caught the last 2 weeks with his charity event back in Iowa when he canceled the debate he didn't want to do the debate with Big Kelly, so he did the event for our veterans. He claimed at that time, and he claimed over and over again, he used it as a campaign to drive votes for him in the military, support veterans, that he raised $6 million for the veterans.
Right.
He used it over and over again. He did it in almost every campaign stop that he was able to use to pick up the votes of the veterans over people that really support the veterans, like Ted Cruz. And he used it knowing that there was no way in hell that he actually raised $6 million. they found out that he only at one point they found they only gave out like $588,000.
Damn.
And then all of a sudden, the New York Post, which is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox, who's in the pocket of Trump, said somewhere around $3.5 to $4 million that was given out. Trump's own campaign manager said that it was somewhere between 3.5 million or so. And it was never 6 million. They never said 6. Trump said they never said 6. Yeah, played the tape over and said, that's the guy who was not done. You got this out of context, which is not true.
Damn.
And then all of a sudden, after all that came out, he said, "Well, we just gave $1 million to the veterans," and right now, no organization as of this date actually received $1 million, even though he said he gave it to the Marines. They said they didn't get anything yet.
Really?
So, I don't know. There's for this, what I've been calling for the last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks actually, is for the Charities Commission, the people that run that commission that oversees the charities around the country,
Right.
to start a